Hello everybody, it's Christine. It is time for a scrapbook process video that is the Counterfeit Kit challenge blog challenge number 2. And the prompt was to do a cozy adventure. So the picture I have is my father-in-law, and he was in his recliner and he's eating his Bluebell ice cream, you guys. He's all wrapped up in his blanket. He loved his Bluebell ice cream. I'm going to talk in the voiceover, at least I hope I remember to, about the years. It's been a few years back, obviously now, 10, 12 years, something like that, where Bluebell had some kind of mishap, and they had some kind of bacterial deal, and they had to shut the factory down for a bit, and it was a huge big brouhaha. Here, I'm going to do a sketch today, and this one is from Paper Issues. It's Maureen Van Dusky, and now there's a lot of mixed media on this. I don't know yet which papers I'm going to use, but I figured, you know what, there's big old clusters here. I may actually type out some journaling. We'll see. But I was thinking, like, you know, something about Bluebell ice cream or something like that. I don't know. Look at this stuff here. And there's lots of little layers, so I like that. So this is kind of what I'm starting with. So let me get to picking. I have not, like I said, picked out my pictures. Or pictures. I always say pictures. I mean papers. I mean, this is kind of cute because it's got the little sparkles all over it. That could kind of act as the sprinkles that she's got going on. Now, granted, her picture's vertical and mine's horizontal, so we'll have to tweak that, but that's okay. Unless I rotate it. What if I rotate it? No, I don't want to rotate it. We'll do it this way. Anyways, let me pick the rest of my paper, and I will get to going, and we'll be on in a second. Okay, you guys, I've got my photo, and I have mounted it on that blue, light blue, like snowflakey paper, and then I've mounted it on the darker blue snowflakey paper. And now I'm cutting out the bigger mats. I picked one that has these little like pinwheels looking things. And then I'm going to end up picking another light blue that has like a little floral on it, like a little evergreen piece on it. And that's going to be the paper, the photo block. Once I do that, I decided, by the way, I think I was mentioning in the intro, I might use that blue snowflakey paper as my background. And I came across this really pretty rainbow polka dot kind, and I thought that looked maybe a little more like in alignment with the sketch I'm sorry, I was trying to remember the word. I was like, did I use a layout or did I use a sketch? I could not remember. I had to look over. Actually, the only reason I remember is because I looked over to my iPad up in the upper corner there. I go, oh, it's a sketch. That's right. Y'all, I made this layout yesterday, and we kind of had a little bit of a crazy evening. I had to run over to my dad's and help them for a minute. And that just threw our evening off. So now I just feel a little out of sorts this morning because I didn't sleep the whole time. I've got that. And then, unfortunately, you guys, I've also done something I should have done. I have been using my Tim Holtz mat as kind of the placeholder to tell me where to be for filming. And I kind of got aggravated the other day, and I put it off. And I thought, no, I'm just going to keep using my table. But I don't have any kind of marker on the bottom. And so I thought I was all in camera, and I can tell that I'm not. And you can't see, I added a little border strip to the bottom of the page there because that's on the sketch. And you can't see that at the moment. But I added a little border strip, one little border strips at the bottom. But here I'm just going to organize myself and glue these mats together. And I actually I glue these down, I'm going to cut away because I end up having to like pull them up and shift them around a little bit because I was trying to make my photo straight, but the mats, you know, off tilt and everything, and it ended up kind of getting off. So I had to cut away. I feel a little, like I said, out of sorts this morning. I don't have any words, y'all. I'm struggling with my words. Okay, in the upper left up there, I got to have the little strips on the sketch. And so I'm going to use a little banner strip or border strip that looks like a sweater pattern. And then I went ahead and cut off some more of that darker piece because I just had kind of a little tail hanging off the pieces I was using. So I cut it off. I did decide to go ahead and ink all the papers with the gray, the hickory smoke, distress oxide. I do that, I wouldn't say all the time with Hip Kit by any means, but definitely frequently because when the pastels especially, I use them. I feel like they have to have a little bit of something to kind of enclose it or your eye just kind of wanders off the page. So I did decide to use the gray and ink all the edges of the papers. I like how this turns out, y'all. I do get off into my older winter kit. So this is the December 2023, and it does align with our Counterfeit Kit. And it's great, but I wanted something, I wanted something a little more. So I'd get off into my little binder that I've made with all my Hip Kit stuff, and it was perfect because there's actually a title in there that I'm going to use, and it works perfectly with this set, and it works perfectly with our Counterfeit Kit, the name of the kit's called Cozy Adventure. And it's so funny that the kit from a year ago had the title Cozy Adventure in there. So I'm going to end up pulling that out. I do use the puffies in here for the second part of the title, though. What have I found here? Oh, here it is. This is the Cozy Adventure, you guys. It's a chipboard title, so I'm loving that. And Cozy's one piece, but then Adventure has to be spelled out. So in just a moment, I think I'm going to cut away because I don't make you sit there and watch me set Adventure down. And then I don't think I do the bottom part of the title just yet. I think I start building out the clusters. And you'll notice that because I will come back. There's going to be a second line of this title. I do find in this kit there's like little stickers and like little lace, like almost lace looking circle stickers. And I decided to put that in the upper right. Now that floral right there and the one I use in the lower left, the upper left are from the old kit as well. I will use in the lower left the sticker from this newer kit, but those two florals in the upper part of the layout are actually from the older kit. Then, what have I got going on, you guys? Oh, that little dog, you guys. He's so cute, and there is zero reason for me to use a dog on this layout. My in-laws did not have a dog. I don't even think they like dogs, if I'm honest. And I don't mean in a mean way. Like, my mother-in-law was a very particular person. She was very neat, very orderly. She's one of the guys, she put blankets on her couches so people couldn't mess up her couch. And just animals to her, I think, were just a little too much chaos in the house. So they never had a dog to my knowledge. But that little dog's just too cute. I had to use him. He has a little scarf and a sweater on. And I thought he was cute. Now, I find a couple of word stickers. One says, love being at home with you. I don't think I glue it down just yet, but I will use Nuvo glue. And then I'm going to add to the picture on the lower right corner of the picture. One's going to say all bundled up and looking adorable. And the other one's going to say comfy and cozy. I don't know if I've pulled comfy and cozy out yet. But those are going to go in the lower right corner over that blanket. What have I got there? So I think I took Let's Party, which is a little funny to me. He's eating ice cream, So I took Let's Party and I put that up on foam. And in the lower left down there, I'm going to find another little circle that says Love Being Home. Now, the other, cardstock stickers were a little more, they just really didn't apply to this type of layout. So I didn't use those. But I'll end up in the foam stickers, and I'll find one that says yes to this. But I do that kind of toward the end, I think, because I hadn't found it yet. I hadn't pulled it out. I figured there'd be something, a little sticker. I did find a little house and a little pile of, I'm calling those blankets. I don't know. There's strings wrapped around them. I don't know what else they could be, so I'm going to call those blankets. And then there's a little word phrase that says warm blankets and fuzzy socks. So all that seems just kind of perfect to me to kind of speak to the fact that he's in his little chair with his blanket and he's, just kind of enjoying life right there. So I put foam behind the blankets, and then I put a little foam on the right-hand side of the warm blankets and fuzzy socks. Y'all, my alarm, we have an alarm system, and the friggin' little thing, I think one of the door sensors is not touching all the way or something, and it keeps beeping, beeping, beeping. So if y'all hear that, I apologize. I checked the back door. I don't know if that's it or if it's the garage. I need to go check it because it's going a little bit crazy. My husband goes outside and works out on the elliptical in the mornings, and that's kind of what's happening. So I don't know what's going on out there. I think this might be where I pull the yes to this out. This is the foam stickers, and that's going to end up in the upper right. Oh, no, I found this little square here. It's like a little speech bubbly thing almost, but it says it was amazing, and I put that on top of the picture too. None of that's really in the sketch, obviously, because it's on top of the picture, but I think it was cute. I pull a tab out, or a little label that goes over the top of the picture. I thought I had a little too much space on the top of the picture before the corner of the little pinwheel looking paper ended. So I took a second too. I couldn't figure out at first what I wanted to do here. I was like, do I want to do 2 tabs, 1 tab? I ended up just doing the 1 tab. And I'm kind of contemplating. I don't know the date is the problem. It's not on the picture. It's not, noted in the box or anything. I know my daughter was small because I can see an outfit in the background that's a baby outfit. That's actually why I left it. It's not really part. If you think about looking at the picture and the composition, it's like, why do you have that big old stuff on the left-hand side over there? Well, I left it there because of her little outfit. So I don't want to remove it because I think it does offer a little context in relation to the date. But I don't actually know when this was, so I'm not sure how to. I could put circa 1999 or something like that, because it's about then at least. It might have been late 1998, but it was at least early 1999, probably 1999, honestly. And so anyway, the second part of the title here, I'm going to build it on the ruler. Honestly, just so I could see, it's more for spacing than alignment, because I'll come back in, take it off the ruler in a second, but I wanted to know for sure that my title spacing was going to work. And I said, with Bluebell ice cream. I don't know if I mentioned, I think I was telling you guys, he loved his Bluebell ice cream. I was talking to my husband last night. Bluebell had an incident. It's been now 10, 12 years ago. They had some kind of bacteria show up in their factory. Was it Listeria? If you guys remember, you're welcome to comment. That something happened in the factory, and it's down here in Texas, and it shut the factory down for weeks and weeks, because they had to go in and, of course, clean the whole factory, whatever they do to that. And then, of course, I'm sure they had to have re-inspections and all that kind of mess. And it shut it down. And there wasn't any Bluebell in the stores for, I want to say, close to months. I don't remember now the specifics, but for a long time. And he was just devastated. And everybody kept saying, oh, Bluebell can't come back from that. Not true. You got your diehard Bluebell fans, man. And he certainly went in and got his first couple of gallons when they came back on the shelves, y'all. I got into the little holographic, like silver, they're like silver holographic stickers here to use for dots. So I've kind of broken a rule I've made myself this month in a way. I wanted to use at least jewels or enamel dots or something every layout, but I used the silver one on this one. And then there's our close-ups, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I love this kit. I think this is so cute. And I have to say, I don't have a lot of winter stuff here in Texas, so I was really proud of myself for coming up with this ice cream idea. Anyway, you guys check out the blog. I'll have a link for that below as well. We got other people playing along with the challenge. And, of course, all month long we have challenges and inspiration and that stuff. So please make sure you check out the blog and the Facebook group. Don't forget that, too. Thank you guys so much, and we'll see you next time. Bye.